live from the USA, helping you get paid every day. This is the boss of Bitcoin, the Cristo of crypto. It's your boy BK. And if you don't like me, you must not like money. Thank you for joining me, everybody. Today is February 9th. And as you can see, Bitcoin is bounced up, sitting right around 8,800. I don't know if we got enough to, send the cavalry in for the bill and for the night and, count all our chickens. What they say, don't count the chickens before they hatched. I don't think we should be counting no chickens right now. If anything, I think this might just be a little bounce before we confirm the floor, if not break through it, but all the while, I tell you guys all the time, we make more money on the down than we do on the up. The reason is because it's not that many places that's attractive for Wall Street to put their money. And I got 4 of them right now on this show for you tonight. If this is your first time tuning in, congratulations, baby. You are now rocking with the best. My name is BK. You know me as the crypto trader, and I am the boss of these charts, as you will soon find out. Every day I grace this microphone with my voice is another day you get to profit as a result. And today is no exception. So with that being said, we are jumping live into our Facebook group right now. Shout out to everybody rocking out with me on Facebook Live too. This is one of the world's first cryptocurrency syndicated productions. Holla at your boy. We keep it positive, we keep it peaceful, and we keep it profitable. That's for sure. So this is what we're doing, guys. I am going into our Facebook group, the #1 Bitcoin group in the world. If you want to jump on in, all you need to do is type in #1Bitcoin. You can see we got about 22,000 community members. 22,000 of my best friends come together 7 days a week to keep each other empowered and in profit in the marketplace. Shout out to Ms. 90 Crypto. Shout out to Shopedia, Crypto Somniac, Understanding. If you just look through some of our community members, it's a who's who of the pillars of the cryptocurrency community. And I feel very honored and privileged just to know some of these guys. So thank you again for giving me that opportunity. I most certainly do appreciate it. And with that being said, let's give away some of this bread. So what we're going to do is I'm going to click this guy. I'm just going to go, what's the date? 2/9, right? So I'm going to go 2 from the top right here. Bam! This is more. And I'm going to go 9 from the top on the other one. This is more. Bitcoin winner of the day. Bam! Do me a favor, shoot me a wallet, and let's get somebody paid over here. 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bam! Jamie J. Nah, that ain't Sin City, is it? Oh, I thought that was my dude from Vegas, Jamie J. All right, here we go. Bitcoin winner of the day. There you go, Jamie J. All right, guys, shoot me your Bitcoin wallet. As soon as I get off the air, I'll send you a couple bucks BTC as a token of my appreciation. Everybody seeing this video, if you haven't subscribed by now, you must not like money. I give it away every day, and the banks give it away in the market. So let's go ahead and see how they go pay us, right? A lot of people out there stressed out, talking about, the end is near. The bubble is popped. Bitcoin is dead. I'm not saying none of that. All I'm saying is like taking a flight in the airplane, a little turbulence, in the air, buckle your seatbelts, passenger, the pilot come on, hit the little light on. Dong. Ladies and gentlemen, we're experiencing a little bit of turbulence in the cryptocurrency airwaves. We may drop another 10 or 20%, but we should find a floor shortly, and we will get you to your various destination. That's about what we got right now in the cryptoverse. Hopefully you didn't come in around Christmas, Thanksgiving, paying, 18, 19,000 for your first Bitcoin. If you did, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just ride it out. But in the meantime, I will show you how to flip that money on some of the smaller cap coins and some of the coins that are completing life cycles to make up for the loss. The biggest thing you need to remember in all of this is that the BTC to USD conversion price does not matter because you should never sell your Bitcoin for dollars anyway. I was thinking about this going, driving through town today. And I was like, I'm driving in my car, right? And I was like, somebody could come up to me, at the light and be like, hey, bro, that's a nice car. How many clams you want for that car? I give you 17,000 clams right now. And I think about it. I'm like, 17,000. I was like, but I don't even value clams. What I'm gonna do with clams? Clams ain't never done nothing for me. What can I do with clams? And I'm like, no, I want 7. No, I'm not doing it. Then he come back tomorrow. Hey, bro, I got 40,000 clams for that car. I'm like, no, I don't want no clams. That's what you got to think. It's a completely different world, you guys. And if the dollar was designed to make you rich, as long as you've been dealing in dollars, you should already be rich by now. It's designed to do the exact opposite, right? Bitcoin is designed the exact opposite of the dollar, And so I will never, nor do I ever recommend anyone on this channel, trading Bitcoin back to dollars, right? And that's why I don't value dollars anymore. I value BTC. And so now we got a situation where the CGBs on Wall Street have taken some of their money away, just the same as they did. If you watch the bobbleheads on TV, they talk about Dow Jones 25,000. Oops, I meant 20,000. They took away about 20% in about 2 or 3 days. This is the culmination of a cycle. What goes around comes around. What goes up must come down. And ultimately, banks have all the money. So if they have all the money, all we need to do is follow in their shadow to know where we need to grow. And that's the point of today's video, right? So let's go ahead and give you these coins without further ado. The first one, you guys, number one on the list, ZCash. I'm going to show you. Yeah, we'll just do the 4-hour chart. And again, the chart, the scale that I'm using is a 4-hour candle. I'm not doing an in-depth technical analysis. Otherwise, I'll be using a 343. Just know that the methodology I'm showing you is patented intellectual property owned exclusively for the rights and replication of Brandon Kelly LLC. If you are a profit-seeking entity, you will not ever have my written consent to use it. So don't do it. My lawyer is busy already. I could just give him a call if he won't, hire a few more. Crypto's been good to me, so don't play. But if you are a person, sick and tired of being sick and tired, I give it to you for free. It works quite well. 7 above 77. It's called fractal harmonics, conscious geometry. What goes around comes around. Everything we know today is a coexistence of two things: the past that has already happened and the future that is yet to be, right? And so in knowing that, we can piece together different parts of this chart to tell us a story. First part of that story I like to look at is the 231. I don't think you guys understand what the 231 does. The 231 basically tells you the complete life cycle. And when you have something that looks just like a parabola from 9th grade statistics class, that shows you that this stuff is very, very, very harmonic and cyclical and predictable, if you want to take it that far. And so when that parabola stops, it's the start of a new cycle. And there are 3 parts to every cycle: break out, break down, flatline. What comes next? Bam! It's just that easy to get paid. You know what I'm saying? All we got to do, let's take it one step further. Let's throw on the 77 on top of it, so we get a few intersections in here. Let's do our cycle lines from that intersection to the top of the 77. Oh my goodness, look at that. We get the exact same story: breakout, breakdown, flatline. What comes next? Bam! Hit him over the head with it. What you expect to make on that, BK? How we looking? How we looking? How we looking? Freestyle on a Fibonacci one time, bounce it back like that. Once we break this 786, we should be able, you know what? I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna go right there, project it low. That's gonna bounce off to 2-4. 1, 2, boom, boom. We should be capping out this thing north of here. That's going to be a pretty good run, if not higher. I think the spring is going to bring a lot of coins, a lot of money. And this is one of them, right? This could go easily right there. Very easily. And this is just one of them. Long story short, ZCash is a miner's coin. It's a builder's coin. It has corporate partnerships. This thing is money on money on money on money, and it's completing a full cycle, ultimately, to fulfill a whole new pool of money, right? So you can get this thing down at 0.05, a nickel, you know, and you could easily clear a dime or maybe 15, 0.15, you know, before the end of the summer, before it's all over, because that's exactly where we capped out at before. And a lot of times these charts just come right back around, just like we saw, to fill the exact same trends in the exact same cycle, right? So that's ZCash. Let's look at another one. What do you think it is? What do you think it is? Bam! We talked about this one a while ago. You know, this is my wild card right here. This is my wild card right here, but I like it. I like it a lot. The reason I like it is because when you look at the 77 and the 231, it's just sitting flat, right? Bitcoin has crashed, has went through the ground during this time, about 40-something%. Actually, no, about 80%. During that same time, this thing just chilling, minus 15, nothing, not even worry about it, you know. To where when we do the cycle lines on this thing, check this out. We go one full cycle, right? One full cycle. Breakout, breakdown. What do we want? How do we want to do it? Breakout, breakdown, breakdown. Oh, let's do breakdown, breakdown. That should work for this one. Breakdown, breakdown. There it goes. I don't know if you noticed that, but I saw a point over here right around the beginning of April on the first line I did, and I just got it another way. So what I did here was I took breakdown to breakdown. And that normally gives you a positive. It gives you a flat line positive in this case. So this is going to be flat line right there. And that fourth one, that circle, is going to be our positive. Where are we going to go? We just throw a Fibonacci from that one to that one. We should, with any luck, be able to get up there to the 1.6. This is an off swing. This is not an orthodox chart right here, but the fact of the matter still stands that you know, when you have all of these different bands of energy, the 7, the 21, the 77, the 231, these are literally 4 different isolated, individual, free thinking, independent moving averages, right? But when all 4 of them, you know, come into one tight little area, right? And I don't even hold this against OK Cash, because Bitcoin broke down. So Bitcoin literally killed it, or else it might have been broken out already. But when you have 4 different independent, free thinking moving averages all within a few degrees of each other, you know, for those of you that remember from my previous video, I would say, bam, that's where lightning strikes, you know, and that's what we look for. So ultimately, we didn't get it right there because the market pulled back, but I do expect it to happen somewhere around probably the beginning of March, middle of March, to where OK Cash is making some real deal money. And if you follow me on TradingView, you would already see that chart, right? Let's jump into number 3. And that's going to be this one right here. I think Lisk is pretty good. Oh man, this thing done broke out again. Okay, I'll pass on this one because I want to give you guys coins that'll make some money. When I remember this one, it was basically doing this channel right here, which it already broke out. So I'm not gonna use that one. I'm not gonna use that one. I gave you a freebie though. You should already know. You should already know that Dash is cash, especially when Bitcoin is struggling. I think this one, look at this. It's amazing. Like, just think about how much energy that was up there, right? And the fact that we've basically had all of that energy almost do kind of like this double Dutch jump rope trend to come right back, you know, inside those points, right? That's pretty incredible. What we can see, I'm just trying to run some cycle lines. If we started it there, hit that one, threw that up. This one is going to be easy. Once Dash actually decides to break out, right now it's at 73. It's been, you know, between 73, 95, maybe 45. It's been swinging for about 2 or 3 months now. But once it decides to break out, it will clear that 1.6 very, very, very easy. This is one of the strongest coins on the market. When its base gets, you know, excited, then it has, you know, quite a bit of energy inside it. One way you could do that is to just draw some trend lines on this thing. I'll do these in yellow, right? If we just draw it from the bottom right there, let's do this real quick. From the bottom right there. To the top right there. And you can even do one more right there. These are basically going to be the channels that Dash runs in. I don't think we have a good chance of going down. If we do, then, you know, it's a lot of people down here that'll buy this thing up, me included. So don't expect to see below 50 or 60, you know, anytime on this one, right? This one has not completely broken out yet. And that's what I wanted to show you guys, is kind of the variance in what does good look like. Good looks like this. Good looks like when you can just take a line, right, and ride it up, you know, that line, and say, okay, when it breaks that line, sell it. When it touches that line, buy it. When it breaks that line, sell it. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't sell it then, sell it then. Bam. Right? Ride it all the way down. When it breaks that line, buy it. Sell it. Buy it. Sell it. Buy it. So we can literally see this is a buying situation for Dash, right? And that's what you want, right? You don't want coins that are, you know, bet the house on it. You really want coins to where you can have, you know, 5 or 6 or 7 different points of action inside of one cycle. And Dash hasn't even, you know, completed a full cycle yet. This thing has basically just been sitting sideways right here. So again, it's a great coin to hedge yourself against the variance and the turbulence that's existing in the market right now. And then the last coin I'm going to throw you is OMG. This thing just hit today. Just hit today. It's not a perfect coin, as in money on money, clean and clear, like the first 2 we talked about. But given the circumstances, I do not think that this is a bad pickup for anybody. Look at that. Even when we draw Fibonacci, you know, from this breakdown right there to this breakout right here, we have consolidated right to the 618. That is prime time real estate. I tell you, if you could get it in between those green bands, that's the money zone. That means once this thing comes into fruition, you know, we're gonna hope to accelerate all the way to the 1.6 up here. That'll be somewhere north of 100%. OMG is the real deal. OMG is here to stay. OMG is OMG, right? This is a real deal coin, you guys, and you could buy this coin and forget about it for the rest of the year and not be disappointed with the outcome. We can just probably, yeah, if we're gonna hit it, we would hit it in between there. So that's a pretty good time frame too. Probably by about May Day, middle of May. That's when that will happen for you, right? Given the healthy market and nothing too unforeseen, but given the current trends of the market, the current trend of the last year, you could just about lock in a 1.6 return, 100% return before midsummer next year for Omisigo. This is a good time to buy. And, you know, if you're in the chat, do me a favor, shout your country out. I'm coming to you guys in about, 30 seconds, but let's do this real quick. That's one of the biggest things. One of the biggest things I wanted to make sure you guys were aware of. This is, one of the best times to buy out there, right? And the reason is because you get a bargain on your money, right? And as long as you value Bitcoin and not dollars, you can put yourself in a position with many of these charts to increase your Bitcoin, right? And then once the Bitcoin market comes back, guess what? You got more dollars by design. The biggest thing to remember is not to get frustrated. It's very easy, to have one or two bad days or, lose 10, 20, 30%, and go want to give your money away. Don't do that, because the next guy go take it and he go want to make 10 or 30% on it, so then you got to buy it back at a more expensive price. Remember, you only get hurt on the roller coaster when you try to get off, right? And I'm not talking about hodl it. I said, I don't believe in just waiting for your money to come, buy it and hold it forever. No, the stock market is dead. That's what they preached back in the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. That's why we all hear about, oh, if you would have just invested $1 in Apple in 1988. Yeah, who does that? Nobody. That's why I say trade it. If it ain't paying, it ain't staying. Don't ride it into the ground, because then it's going to be 3 times as hard to get it up to have it be worth anything. The biggest thing you need to understand is that you need to take control of your money. Don't let the bobbleheads on TV take control of it for you. Don't believe that anything they say is of any value, because just by supply and demand, the simple fact that they don't shut up but 24 hours a day across 18 different networks should tell you that nothing they say is of value. Because if it was, they would probably keep it to themselves. They're not in business to make you money. They're in business to keep you broke. This is a system of design. So don't think, working your way up the corporate ladder to where you get $24 an hour, indoor parking spot and $600 a month healthcare is the way you win in this game. It's not, because as long as you value those dollars, you will never win, because we ain't got 300 million winners in this country. That's for sure. And that's why we need everybody to get involved in this cryptocurrency. Right. That's why I come on here 8 o'clock at night on a Friday. I could be tearing up any club I want, popping bottles with my model, anywhere. And I'm here trying to get some people I never even met some money that, hopefully to make their lives better. That's why I put together some of the resources we have, Patreon, Trade and View, Boss of Bitcoin. And that's why every day we make a difference, right? 20,000 people strong, growing every day, right? So what we'll do right now is we will jump back into to the community. You already know, Facebook group, bossofbitcoin.com. Come on over, come on in. The doors are always open. In addition to that, we have bossofbitcoin.com. If you're just getting set up in the cryptoverse, this is an amazing tool to help expedite your pathway to success. One of the packages I definitely recommend is Cryptopolis. This is a technology-driven, consumer-focused 10 coins that will change the future. 2018 cryptocurrency will break $1 trillion. These 10 coins will help get us there. So if you want that, bossofbitcoin.com for that information. The Dream Team is a list that the community put together based on low market cap coins. You don't need a lot of money to get a lot of profit, right? When I put this list together, you could get all 10 coins for a $20 bill and get some cash back on top of it, right? You can't even go to a movie nowadays with a $20. You can't even go see a movie and get some popcorn with a $20 bill. I took my girl to the movies the other day. You know what I'm saying? I was mad. I was so mad. You know, you can't even do that nowadays. Back in the day, I could fill my gas tank up, get a candy bar, you know, and some McDonald's, you know, with a $20 bill. You can't do it. You know, my meetings available for one-on-one training. And then we got Miss Diana Rodriguez bringing it in, Ms. Nani Crypto. If you're just getting set up, I can't stress to you how important it is to get real deal, legitimate information. I'm not able to meet with everybody. I just had to reschedule a meeting today, you know, with a guy that, you know, we'll be talking with later on. So what I did, I went in the community and got Ms. Rodriguez, Nani Crypto, and she's going to be bringing it in for some of our beginner calls, right? People that are literally just getting set up, want to know how, you know, the boss method works, how to set up TradingView, how to, you know, execute a trade, a limit order on Binance or Bittrex. You know, what's the difference between Bitquick and BitConnect? This is how you find out, right? So that's available to you guys as well. And in addition to that, we do have our boss alert messages live and operating on TradingView on Patreon. I want to shout out the people on there. I think it's really amazing just to be able to participate, you know, to provide value for you guys in that community. So patreon.com, BK Crypto Trader, if you haven't been involved with that, you know. And, you know, the biggest things is, what would you do if all your bills were paid, right? I do hundreds of videos, interviews, one-on-ones, charts, teaching you guys how to win in the financial market. My dream for you is to have your dream become a reality, right? And here we go. That being said, let's check in around the world. We got Tampa, Australia, Scotland, New Zealand, South Korea. I haven't seen that before. Silver Torch. I'm pretty sure I watch your channel. I was just watching one of your videos the other day. That's cool. That's cool. What's going on? It's good to see you, Silver Torch, South Korea. Australia, what's going on? Hartford, Connecticut, West Palm, DC, Crack-a-lack in the house. I have not seen that one before. What's cracking in the Crack-a-lack? Cali, you know what I'm saying? Back to back, boss walking on the West Coast. Somebody said, aren't you worried about the tax that the US has imposed on trading now, BK? No, I'm not. Thank God for Google. Let me show you something, guys. Let me show you something, because I used to make more than 100,000, you know, so this was before I got my first paycheck, I did some research. How to not pay taxes making 100K. Oh my God. What? Someone has done it. Financial Samurai, how to pay little or no taxes for the rest of your life. Oh my goodness. Here, let me just copy and paste that. Anybody worried about giving their money away to a broke and desperate government? There you go. You probably need that link more than I do. Keep it moving. Canada, what's up? Macon, Georgia, Pensacola, Rio Grande, Phoenix, Ecuador, Israel, USA, and Florida, and Germany in the building. Thank you again, everybody, for, putting up with me. It's Friday night. I'm about to go out, and watch a movie or something. Have some fun. Like I said, the biggest thing is we need to come together as a people to preserve what little bit of possibility that we have, to facilitate the pursuit of our own happiness. And if that happens to be on a blockchain, then that's where I'm gonna be at. If something else pop up and that's where it's at, then that's where I'll go. But for now, it's over here, on the blockchain, because I don't think anything they got running through them wires coming through, syndicated television. I didn't watch the Super Bowl, so I can't tell you how much, death and depression was spread through that toxic nonsense. But I could tell you right now, we don't have time to sit back and keep up with the Kardashians. Last time I checked, them witches are already rich. So we need to do our due diligence on the backside to make ours up on the back nine. That being said, it's that time of the day. Signing out. This the boss, Boy BK, no matter where you stay, from Brazil to the Bay in California, all the way back out through Germany. Good night, good morning, and good day. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for your time. Like, subscribe, and share. Copy and paste this URL. Text it to somebody you care about. Tell them this mother right here. This right here. That's fire. That's all you say. ... That's fire. Do that for me if you appreciate mine. Till we meet again. Stay cryptic, y'all. Peace.